Welcome back people, it's Nick here and we're qualifying after a rather wet practice session to try and get a rather good position on the grid if I can. I was a little bit slow in practice, but I didn't put my best lap forward because the weather conditions were drying all the time. I did a 1:26.094 and Vettel did a 1:23.847 and he was the quickest. Now it still looks quite overcast here, a bit of rain on the track, but we're going to go out on slicks and try our luck. Looks like it's spitting a little bit, so I think the grip levels are gradually going to fall away, so it's probably best to get out on track as early as possible. Whoops. Yeah, let's see where the grip is here. Hopefully Hamilton doesn't get pole position again, or it could be all over. The real pole position in the real 2010 season was won by Sebastian Vettel in the Red Bull, and that race itself was won by Mark Webber. Second was Alonso, third was Vettel. If you haven't been paying attention to other rounds, I'm currently lying fourth in the championship on 133. Third is Webber, 141. Second Vettel in the other Red Bull, 154. And Hamilton leads on 169. But it's starting to get a bit closer than it was in the last few races. Hopefully I can put something together here. Now I've taken a bit of a risk with this setup. I'm riding quite a lot of wing, which is good in wet weather conditions. In the dry it's not so brilliant, so that is a risk. But sometimes you have to make a few risks, which I have done in a few races. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. Had a bit of a coming together with Lewis Hamilton in Germany the last round, and also in Great Britain the round before. Will we make it 3 out of 3? Well, I can't guarantee that we won't. I'm going to have to get a bit more aggressive here, but he's been getting aggressive as well. And while we're doing this, Red Bull has been catching us in the Constructors' Championship. So the team boss was going to be absolutely livid. But anyway, let's concentrate on trying to put a decent lap in. No one's put a qualifying lap forward at the moment, so we're out quite early. The qualifying session is only 20 minutes because we're doing a reduced short weekend. Concentrate, concentrate. There's a car ahead of me, you can see on the map. Hopefully he's on a fast lap and won't get in our way. If he does, hopefully he just eases off the accelerator. And there's a car behind us as well, but quite some distance. Very dark indeed. Oh, that's right at the wrong point. It's our mate, Al Jaswari. That cost us a bag of time again. Had to go on the inside, couldn't carry top speed on the outside. That was terrible. And I already got a beef against this Jamie Alguersuari from before, where he spammed me around twice in practice in Germany. Anyway, we'll just use this as a marker lap. Still no one's done a time. It might be me that does the first one. So I already know whatever time this is, I could probably go around a little bit quicker. But in practice, Vettel's time was 1:23.8. I presume a similar time will get pole position. So you're looking at the low 24s or the high 23s. This is going to be a bit slow. Yeah, there we go. Hamilton 1:23.982. Damn it, that might even be pole position. Well, I'm already outside of that.
You've been shifted down to second place.
Yeah, that's a very slow lap. If the differential's that much in practice, well, in the race, I should say, then we're in big bother. But the car's getting lighter with every lap, and I'm being shunted down. So I'm the slowest person out. It looks like whoever does a lap knocks me down fair play, and Timo Glock slowed me down this time. In the dearie me, in the Virgin, so this lap's probably affected also. That's dearie me right, quicker than before, but I can go round quicker. 2 cars, 2 blocks. That wasn't as bad as the first time round. I'm quicker than Schumacher though by looking at that on the splits. Car could have cut in a bit better there.
You're almost out of fuel. Almost out
Right,
of fuel.
okay.
Within the next 2 laps.
Right, okay, next 2 laps. I don't want to do too many laps here because I want to conserve the tyre wear, but it's no use having perfect tyres if you're near the back of the grid. And Hungary is well known for being very difficult to overtake. So you could do a few risks and then damage the car, and in a 30% race distance, if you have to come in and change anything or get a drive-through penalty, that's pretty much it. You're not going to get that time back anytime soon at all. Yeah, there's slight water coming off the track now, a few puddles developing.
That's put you into 7th, 4th row of the grid. Come on, push it that little bit harder.
7th. Can I go around one more time? I don't really want to. But you know, or I do a lap where I'm not held up by anyone, should go quicker, but that's been compensated really by the track getting less grippy with this water on the surface. I don't think I'll be able to go any quicker anyway. It's looking a bit intermediates maybe soon. I'm not going to go quicker on intermediates. Yeah, that's slower by a tenth. Might have bought this lap. We'll see. We'll see how it's going on the next split, or how well this chicane coming up goes. Not too... yeah, could have been better. But I always say that. The car behind me, no doubt, is catching me up. This is not a good sign. All I know is it's not Lewis Hamilton's. It's not a red dot. Right, is this going to be a green here? I don't think it will be. No, it isn't. Well, all I'm doing now is slowing up the car behind me. I'm in 9th place now. Might have to stay out and try something else and hope for the best. There's a car right on my gearbox. Right. Well, he's gone in the pits anyway, so that was his wind down lap. I'm in 9th place. 5th there again. Now, if I finish there and Hamilton's in pole position, that would be an absolute disaster. Oh, look at that. There's another car right at the bit. Hasn't slowed me down yet. Looks like Nico Rosberg, I think, Mercedes. Right, that's okay. Didn't slow down at all there. Now, I'll do my quickest lap on a wet track here, on slicks. I'll be a bit annoyed because that means I probably could have gone around a lot quicker. I think this is probably our last lap to do it. One more lap after this, it'll be too slippery. 2 tenths slower. Yeah, the track's getting less and less grippy as we go along. Best lap had to be in the opening lap, I think. We'll come in, unless we're showing green anywhere, but I will come in. Car right behind me, no doubt I am slowing that down. Oh, green! Right, I won't come in. I can just get up one position. Who's that behind me then? They're probably having a right storm. I don't want to check back. Right, 9th. Well, I can just get up a few positions. Come on, just carry some speed round here. That's not too bad. What's that going to be? 4 tenths quicker, lifts me up to 6th place. I think I could have done a lot better. But I'm not going to go any quicker than that. I'm not going to go any quicker than that. Fuel's on the red gauge. I think I've run out of fuel. Yeah, I've run out of fuel. Now the problem is, if I block anyone, I get a grid penalty. I might sneakily pull over, get the car recalled. That's it. Return to garage. I think that's equivalent as if I pulled over and they wheeled me in. That saves me getting any time penalties. So I'm currently 6th. Now yeah, look, I've really killed those tyres, 85%. Ideally, I wanted that at 90% of race wear. Now I can change the tyre there, but that's no good because you have to start the race on exactly the same tyre you finished on. So that, although that would be good for doing some more laps, because it's raining, I'm not going to go any quicker. No one's going to go any quicker. A 1:24.7, very similar to Mark Webber's time. 8 tenths slower than pole.
There's 5 minutes remaining.
Now this is a big worry. This. It's not worth it.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
No, there's no time available. 1:23.9 from Lewis. He's going to get pole position no matter what. Someone needs to go past him or I need to do something incredible. My starts tend to be quite good, but from 6th place, I'm not going to get past 4 cars and then challenge him. 5 cars even. How am I going to do that? Right, I'm extremely worried now about the championship. Hamilton, Vettel and Webber are ahead of me. I don't want them outscoring me, and they're ahead of me on the grid. What's the strategy then? What would you do? Let's just accelerate this to the end. It's pointless going out again because the weather's deteriorating. No one's going to go around quicker now. Well, that's that then.
That's the end of the session.
6th place, 1:24.7, which is quicker than my practice time of 1:26. We're going in the right direction. but still some work to do. Hopefully Vettel can get past Hamilton at the start. He's not too much slower. Anyway, hope you like watching practice and qualifying if you watch them both. The race will go up tomorrow. This is Hungary, of course, round 12. Don't know what the weather's going to be like, but if you can join me then, be much appreciated. Until next time then, take care and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.